Whenever you get that look on your face, that means someone says something.
Yeah, man. Your mom's all on social saying how you gonna drop 50 tonight.
No.
50?
I told her to stay off the socials. All right, look, my mom can't handle it when someone criticizes me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She just love her baby boy.
And she's a New Yorker, so don't forget about that. Like, she don't play when it comes to me. She'll cuss you out. Like, seriously, I've seen her do it.
Shout out to Mama and P.
Oh, God.
Question is, you really think you going for 50?
You know what? For you, Ma, I will drop 50. But after that, you gotta chill.
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Stuff the Magic Dragon. A reminder, fans, don't feel fun to join us for trading card day. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive a trading card back. Arrive early to the fan zone and get some time by Stuff the Magic Dragon and the Magic Dancer. Fans, don't forget to bring your family to our Living Pack giveaway. Enjoy an exciting game and receive a free Magic Pack.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Buzelis and Freddie Simons out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Collins in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Magic, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Bulls continue to stack young forward prospects, Shams. Last season it was Matas Buzelis, and now they had Noah Asenge.
Yeah, and you talk...
Checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Bulls. MP's checked in.
That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Orlando dancers.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You gotta be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is gonna be facing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, You've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
Pass to Bane. Back to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner for 3. The rebound by MP.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Drives to the hoop. Buzelis. And he dunks it down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 2. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Black, left side. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 14 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
From deep, MP. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Chicago. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Howard in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Wagner with a screen on Giddey. Wagner outside. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals. Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva. And Suggs is subbed in for Howard. Then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Giddey. MP outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Wilson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams, most effective lineups, more shooting, and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
And that one drops for him.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Wagner with a screen on Jones. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
And here's MP from outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Pass to Wilson. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Magic trail by 9. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Silva's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Black. And a change for the Bulls. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. On the wing, Suggs. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Wagner. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
The modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Pass to Wilson. The 3 ball. No good. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
A look here now at the Magic. So far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home? Are you kidding me? But they're hard for me to evaluate until they've been tested on that road.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Chicago Bulls.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. MP's checked in for Chicago. On the court for the Bulls, Tre Jones is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Okoro. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. To the wing on the left. Black, left side. 5 to shoot. Back to Banchero. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 13. Here's MP. Misses in close. Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Banchero. Unable to get that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Simon's shot is good.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Back to MP. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wilson's got 33.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Black outside. Bain finds Carter. Here's Banchero. Black outside to snap the cold streak. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Paolo Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Anthony Black. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And too long on the shot. Chicago leading by 22. MP left side. Takes the 3. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Banchero. Black outside. High arcing shot. The 3 from Suggs. He can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. On the wing, MP from 15 feet away. And there's another one for Chicago.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Suggs. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And here's Banchero to the paint. Here's Wagner. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover, his ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero.
Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
That one falls.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball, right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
On the wing, MP puts up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's the 3. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against the Magic.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
The 3. Wilson grabs the board. Here are the Bulls with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Basket counts. Wilson's got 58.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
One shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
MP with it. Puts up a deep 3. Misses there. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me, not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Brian, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in to
Yeah, Frank.
There we go. All right, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but your mom's had some pretty strong words of late for people on social media who've criticized you, and I gotta know, is it embarrassing for you to have to talk about that and to know that your teammates are gonna be asked about that? Moms, am I right?
Keep my mother's name out your mouth, Frank. That's my mom, and I love her to death. You understand? It's only a distraction because people like you rather write about drama than hoops.
Right, okay, MP, mama's boy. Got it. Thank you, MP. Just take these notes. Right here.
In the back.
Ah, thank you. Not again. Don't be jealous. So, is it fair to say you've got a proud mama back home tonight after you backed up her 50-point guarantee?
I'm gonna go out on the ledge and say she's very proud of me no matter what, but I bet she feels really good that I dropped 50 after she called it. The only thing she hates more than people talking trash about her son is being wrong.
Great.
Right
here.
Hey, as much as I would like to answer more questions, I don't have the time, but thank you all.
It's okay.
You know, they're nuts. We waited 2 hours for him to come for 10 minutes. That is correct.
What game are you guys?
Thanks again, everybody.
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP, the most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question right here.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.